I was able to completely rip my competitor's store one to one and steal it with the click of a button. And if I hit the refresh button here, you can see I went from $0 to $1,000 a day. And this honestly took me about a week to do. All right, so let's break down how you can do this. First, you need a competitor that is scaling in real time that you can steal their store. The best way to do this isn't by ripping videos from Calidata. It's actually by going into the Facebook ad library, typing in a keyword like teeth whitening, hair loss, back pain, knee pain, pet owner, and scroll until you find a ad library that looks something like this. For one, this advertiser has 13 active ads. If we filter here and go to active, you can see that they haven't actually turned off any of their ads. They have 36 out of 36 ads. That means every single ad that they launch has worked for them in some capacity. If we scroll down to their first ad here, we can see on October 6th, they launched their first ad for this specific ad library. And as you can see, these are all video ads, and they've been launching ads consistently. So they launched their first ad on the 6th, or actually on the 5th. They launched another ad on the 9th here. They added another one on the 17th, on the 24th, on the 25th. So every once or twice a week or so, they're adding a new set of ads, and it is for a product that solves a pretty big problem, which are people, specifically in this case, women that are seeing enamel and gum decay, and they want stronger looking teeth. So here is the competitor's store. Now that we have a good product that solves a good problem, we're just going to literally copy their store one for one. Now, I know a lot of you guys struggle with building a store and not knowing what to do and how to build it. But now you can literally copy the link of someone's store like this. Go to this tool here called Launch Your Store. Go to Copy Store here and paste it in. You can also put in like the product name or whatever. So we're just going to use Flash Enamel or Flash Teeth Whitening. Right? I'm just going to put up fake name, whatever. And in just a few minutes, you can have a pre-built store that has your copy, has the competitor's images. You just have to switch out the images. I'm going to show you how you can, if they have branding like this, how you can simply swap this out. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Like you literally click a couple buttons and then you have a whole different person's high converting store. So the only thing we really need to change here, right? The name of the product is here. There's only two things. First is adding in a bundle, and the second is just changing out the name here. So if we look at the competitors page here, you can see they have a bundle tool like this. My favorite bundling tool is Rappi because it makes it super simple to have that bundle in on your website. And it's great because the more people spend on your website, obviously the more and the easier it is going to be profitable. So real quick, let me show you how I would do this for one of these types of products here. So we have like the same thing here, remineralizing tooth powder. If you wanted to change out the product images and all that stuff, it's really easy. So we'd start here with like a blank template. Obviously you could just name it. I like to make sure it's for this specific product that I'm looking to sell. I like to put this limited time offer, or you can even do sell ends at midnight. And then I personally go with a gradient. I like when you do a gradient color because it just makes it easier for the customer to see what bundle that they have selected and highlighted. Then we'll go to offers here, and this is where you actually create the new bundle. So on the offer one is normally the buy one. You can use this tag here with that says save total if you want to do something like that, or you can do like free shipping or whatever. So we buy one, make sure the quantity is one. Add this quantity widget. So again, it's a visual representation. And then I like to actually go to edit image here and upload an image of the product in question, right? So take a screenshot of your product and upload it there. And then if you wanted to add a free gift or something like that, you could. Make sure you also have live social proof turned on. Live social proof is this bar here where it's a dynamic notification where it incentivizes people to believe that, hey, this website is an active, legitimate website with people checking out just like me. One of the biggest concerns a lot of people have with purchasing things online is that they're not going to get their product, or the website's like a scam. It's just going to take their money. So this live social proof shows people, it's a random number that it will generate at different times depending on how long someone's on the website for. It shows it as if other people are viewing this product too, which actually subconsciously makes the customer more trustworthy of your product and wanting to buy from your website. Offer two, I normally like to do something like a buy two, get one free, or buy two, get one 50% off. In this case, I'm just going to copy exactly the competitor's doing. So buy two, get one free. Okay. Again, going to upload an image, and then I like to upload the amount of product that they're going to get. Again, just an easy visual representation so they obviously know what they're getting. And then go to highlight here, and my middle option tends to be the one that I incentivize people to pay, the most popular option. So I go to highlight this offer, put most popular, and then we'll have that there. And then same thing with offer 3. Just going to copy them, buy 3. They could do buy 3, get 3. I'm just going to do buy 3, get 2 for free. And then I would normally like to add some type of free gift, like an ebook or something. You can hit add free gift and it'll populate here. And then if you just pick the product you want, you can pick an ebook or like a toothbrush or something like that if you want to incentivize them. Then I like to go to advanced settings, hit price rounding, hit 99 cents on that. And that way it always rounds up to a nice clean 99 cents. And then boom, once this is published and set to go and your product is selected, it will populate on your website. If you guys haven't already, sign up with Rappi. I'll have a link in the description so you guys can add that to your website and start making some more money. And then from there, you can go into a tool called Higgsfield, or you can just go straight to Google's AI tool called Nana Banana. And we're just going to change the competitor's branding, right? It says Collar Brush on theirs. So we're just going to go into Higgsfield. We're going to upload the picture, and then we're going to make sure we go on the Nana Banana model. We're going to make sure it's a 1x1. I'm going to select unlimited so we don't have to waste any credits. And we're just going to simply tell the AI, change the name from collar brush to, and then we use the example flash, right? So flash teeth whitening, we just use the word flash. And we're going to generate that image there. I like to also just use the other ones like Flux Contacts Max. Sometimes they generate faster, but they're not always as accurate. But if you have some credits lying around and you want to kind of split test them and see which one looks good, you can do that as well. Just make sure it's a 1x1, and then we're just going to hit generate like that. And just like that, you've swapped out the competitor's logo very cleanly, and you have your logo there. You would just do this for all the images generated on your website, right? So everything that they generated, you would just regenerate that for your website. Swap that in, make sure you have a bundle, and then you're good to go. But of course, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I know that you have a high converting website now, but how do you actually run ads to this? It's simple. Just copy the competitors. Now, this brand isn't just ripping Calidata videos. They're making their own video ads, which is great because there's less likelihood of other competitors in the market space knowing about their ad and ripping it. Right now, everyone's ripping Calidata videos, and the same competitor is running the same ad as you, and there's 10 of those guys out there. This is a little different because this is an informational style ad or an infomercial. So that's why I like finding advertisers like this that aren't ripping. They're creating their own fresh ads. And you can use a tool called SaveKit. And it's going to allow you to pull up ads in the ad library and not only just save them, literally save them to a folder, but it'll allow you to transcribe them as well and even just download them outright and test them. Now, I will say if the brand owner has, says their name in the video ad, like Namora, right, somewhere in the narration of the ad, they're saying their brand name, it might not make the most sense to copy it directly. Maybe what you'll do is transcribe it, and then from there, you just edit it yourself, pay an editor to do it yourself. But if a brand owner doesn't have any branding in the ad or whatever, you can just literally download it with SaveKit and test it in a CBO campaign. So this is what it will look like in SaveKit. You'll literally get their entire ad. You can see how long their ad's been for. You can put this in a storyboard. What I like to do is just generate the transcript. So depending on how long the ad is, it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to generate the transcript. I can also just download the ad itself, right? I can hit this big, beautiful download button and download it to my video file or my folder if I want to on my computer. But I also can transcribe their entire ad here, throw that into AI, and just switch it out real quick if I need to, and then quickly make my own versions of these same exact kind of B-roll style, infomercial style ads. And that's it. You throw that in a CBO campaign, test as many ads as possible, copy the same caption as them as well. Right, this is the caption they have. Just switch it out for your brand name. So I would just switch this collar brush out for Flash. And then there you go. That's all you really need to do. That's the cool thing about knowing how to find a good product and AI, right? AI makes this stuff super easy today. And yeah, with that being said, guys, it's that simple. Hopefully you guys gain a ton of value from this video. With that being said, I do want to introduce you into Social Brands Club. It's my online community that I've been slowly but surely building over time. I promised a one-on-one call to the first 50 members that joined, and we're a little over halfway there, right? We're almost at 30 members. So depending on when you're watching this, it makes sense to join in now because I will no longer be doing one-on-one calls with all the new community members. after we reach 50 members, and the price of this will be going up. So if you ever wanted one-on-one mentorship, coaching, guidance, and to be a part of a community without spending $3, $4, $5,000 for high ticket coaching, this is honestly one of the communities you should definitely join, especially if you've been watching my videos and getting a ton of value. I do a weekly coaching call every single week, and I plan on bumping that up to 2 calls very soon in the near future. But one of the biggest and most compelling things that I offer in this community that you won't get anywhere else is my live deep dive calls, where I reveal a store that I'm scaling in real time, show you the ads, show you the scripts, show you the store, show you how I fund the product, and show you how I'm scaling in real time. Only my community members get access to this, and these are trainings that I try to do at least once a week, so you can literally see in real time. If you're someone that's watching all these YouTube videos, seeing all this theory about how to scale, but you want to see like actually being applied to a brand in real time, then you definitely want to join in the community. And it's a monthly subscription, so you can always cancel at any time if you're not happy. So that being said, I'll leave a link in the description in the community, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care.